My name is Kolio Plachkov. I've been with the Colorado Symphony for about 3 seasons now. Originally from Plovdiv, Bulgaria. I've been playing the French horn since I was 9 years old. Prior to the French horn, I played the accordion for 4 years. I wasn't the best accordionist, therefore they made me to play the French horn, and the French horn has become my life ever since. The Colorado Symphony audition opened up when I was in my first year of master's degree at the Rice University. And I came to Colorado, auditioned for the job, and I won the audition, and they invited me to be the associate principal, third horn of the Colorado Symphony. Immediately fell in love with the place, not only because it's Denver and it's Colorado, which is a beautiful place to live, but the colleagues in the Colorado Symphony are absolutely phenomenal, and it's an absolute pleasure and an honor to work with them on a daily basis. The only person that was very involved with music from my family was my great-grandfather, who was one of the best bagpipe players on the Balkans a long time ago. I started playing the French horn at the age of 9, and I feel like I need about 2,000 years to just master it. So I'm going there. It's on the way. When I don't practice, I practice some more. Pretty much that is something that every professional musician does in their free time. The Music Academy in Plovdiv, Bulgaria opened up for 4th graders, and I was in the end of 2nd grade. They only accept 1 person per instrument, and one of my dearest friends was much better accordion player than I was. Therefore, the accordion teacher told me to pick a new instrument, and I did not want to give up the accordion. I loved it so much. And the French horn teacher was looking for a student. What a surprise, no 2nd graders wanted to play the horn. So I began playing it in the beginning of 3rd grade, and a year later I auditioned for the music school, and I got in, and that's how it all began. I love traveling when I get a chance. I like putting the French horn down about 3 weeks every year. And that's usually in the summer when I go home in August. I always go back to Bulgaria. This instrument is an Engelbert Schmidt double French horn, a full double French horn. It's made in Germany. They're all handmade. And actually this instrument was bought for me by a member from the New York Philharmonic who purchased it for me and let me use it for as long as I get a job, and then now I'm finally paying for it. But it was an incredible person who reached out and made available for me an instrument that otherwise I wouldn't be able to afford. Basically, I had idols of my life helping me throughout my career, which is probably the reason that now I have a job like the Colorado Symphony. Don't get to think about that very often, but if I could make money playing soccer, I would love to be doing that. I love playing, and I just was never one of the best ones. But probably soccer or historian. I love history. That was my favorite subject in school because it's all based on facts. One of the funniest stories that's ever happened to me. When I was at Idlewild Arts Academy, I was invited to perform at the radio show called From the Top, which at that time took place in Norfolk, Virginia. And they sent me from Idlewild with a chaperone because I was only 17 years old. So I had packed everything and my pocket PlayStation and all the things that I had to enjoy myself in the hotel. Once I got to the airport in Los Angeles, California, my chaperone said, "Where's your French horn?" And apparently I had left it back in Idlewild. Therefore they had to ship my instrument overnight with FedEx, and it got there for the show, which was Now it's very funny, but it wasn't very funny at the time. The story that strikes me the most, I believe I was a junior in my undergrad in New York, and my teacher asked me, do I play the French horn because I love it, or do I play the French horn because I'm very good at it? And she told me that I don't need to answer it to her, I need to answer that to myself. About 6 years later now, that I still have answer to this question. But it humbles me to remember that that I'm Kolio Plachkov and my principles and ethics come first, and the French horn is something that represents me in the community that I live in.